Hi, I'm Paul Darley, and thanks for tuning into our September issue of Inside Darley. Here on the 10th anniversary of 9/11, we at Darley certainly, as I'm sure you are, our hearts and prayers and thoughts certainly go out to the more than 3,000 people who lost their lives on that day. And here at Darley, the 343 firefighters from FDNY who lost and gave their lives to save others certainly are close to our hearts and minds as well. We're just here back from the FRI conference. It's a Fire Rescue International conference that was held in late August down in Atlanta. And I have to tell you, by most measures, it was a considerably better show than what we had anticipated. We had good interest in our booth from the attendees. They were highly interested in our Darley drone Stinger, our water purification equipment, our 2,500 GPM pump. And the numbers were actually up considerably from last year. So hopefully that show will keep its momentum as it moves to Denver next year. You might want to mark your calendar. That show is actually going to be held August 2nd and 3rd in Denver rather than late in the month or early September as it sometimes happens. You know, interesting, but just before the show, one of our seasoned salespeople gave me a copy of a paper entitled How to Lose a Prospect in 7 Easy Steps. And we've attached a copy of this for you. And I read it just at the onset of that show. And I'll tell you, really, as I walked around that show in conversations with customers and vendors and other things, it was interesting to see the number of people who really kind of violate these principles. So we'd encourage you to share that with your salespeople. One of the things that we at Darley are studying closely is emotional intelligence. And I happen to actually be in a business group of guys who are really trying to learn emotional intelligence. And we've attached an article for you here that's called 5 Key Skills to Raising Your Emotional Intelligence, if you're not familiar with it. But in short, emotional intelligence is really about self-awareness, knowing who you are, self-management, being able to understand and control your emotions, social awareness, really being attuned to the needs of others, and lastly, relationship management, you know, how you can lead and inspire others within your organization and really have fuller relationships at home with your spouse, your family, your business associates, just wherever it is. So we would encourage you to take a look at this. Just in the last month, 2 great articles in the Wall Street Journal. There's all sorts of articles in the Harvard Business Review, really catching a lot of steam, and we'd encourage you to take a look at that. In October, first week of October, we have our next pump school coming up. Those pump schools are actually held the very first week of October and the very first week of May each year. So we've attached for you here an application to attend that school. If you're interested, please send it in. I think we've got 3 to 5 spots available. We'd love to have you participate. So thanks for tuning into this issue of Inside Darley. If there's anything we can be doing to support you, we hope you'll reach out to us. Thank you very much.